midway. Bill, this is a pretty amazing setup you've got here. How long have you been the circus family?
This is my 25th year, actually. It's a what do you call that? It's a jubilee year of some sort.
Yeah, is it like that? It's definitely not paper.
Is it our silver anniversary or something?
Yeah, it might be silver anniversary.
Yeah.
Wait, gold yet? I know 50.
But it's 25 years anyway, and the fair I just came from in Buffalo, I just did for my 25th year, and they inducted me into the Hall of Fame of the fair.
Whoa.
for surviving 25 years.
Well, because you work with children, correct?
Well, I prefer to say families.
Families.
This is a family strategy here. But in point of fact, yes.
Yeah.
We recruit up to 30 or so children for the backyard circus, pretending that we're having a family reunion under our party tent in the backyard here. And we invite a lot of support from the families and all of that, and we make a circus with the children.
There's a lot of potential for world domination in this scenario like that. Just armies of children masked. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to keep your number.
It has not occurred to me to dominate the world.
So you've been all over North America.
Yes.
Have you had any sort of bizarre? Because this is a live show. It's not something where you're just sort of like hands off. Have you ever had any strange incidents happen with the chaos of live theater?
Well, I would say first and foremost, every show is different, and things happen all the time. You're working with children. We try to keep the lower limit at the age of 4, but not always successfully. And we do have little 3-year-olds who just wander away in the middle of the show and things like that. I would say, although there are certainly stories I can tell you, that it's somewhat the opposite is true. The secret of this show is that there's a kind of sociology to it about bringing families together and working with large groups of people on fairgrounds. Is that the secret here is that we treat people really well, and consequently they treat us very well. So even the children are typically very well behaved when they're up here. We have lions and tigers, and particularly here in Toronto, it happens often enough that we have non-English speaking lions and tigers, and that makes it challenging at times. But basically, the audience gets a big kick out of it. The harder it is for us to get the lions and tigers to roll over or jump through the hoop of fire, the funnier it is for the audience. And the same with our 22 butterfly ballerinas.
Oh my goodness.
You never quite know what's going to happen with them, but...
So, what do you find that you're talking about the sociology of this, so this must give you an incredible window into sort of where the culture of children is at all across the continent.
Well, that is, in fact, my focus on this, is that this is my strategy. This gets me out into the public and out into fairs, which to my mind are a cross-section of our population. You get everybody in here. And so I write about this, and I do presentations at conventions about the sociology of the fairs and what we learn. I would say overall it's not getting easier to do this. Now, part of the idea of a backyard circus in particular is that it assumes something of a homogeneous community, that people are kind of all on the same page and children trust the situation. Well, that's less and less true, especially in urban situations, So, and the CNE in particular seems to feel that this is important and necessary here. I've been having discussions with them where I think what we need here is a more multicultural kind of pageant, using our big puppets and all of that sort of thing, and less based in language than the backyard circus is, for instance. And more broadly, we really do look at the patterns. My own simple theory about this is that I don't think that electronics and the information revolution are really the key to our future. I think they're going to be just kind of subsumed into the fabric of our lives very quickly. And the real challenge is in building or rebuilding family, community, human dynamics. And this is really an experiment in inviting positive human dynamics in public places. That's what we do here.
Yeah, it's a really amazing point you made, but it's the technology should be in service of what we're trying to achieve as a community, as opposed to the end result and the ultimate goal of the
And it seems to me that that thought is kind of in the air. It kind of seems to me that we're all kind of thinking that, as much as we're obsessed with our iPods and our technologies right now, that the real underlying thing is that, yes, the information revolution does change the nature of community, but ideally, if we all end up at the exhibition or other public places, we're kind of able to celebrate together, and hopefully technology hasn't made that less possible.
Well, Bill, before we sign off, if people are coming to the X, what time of the day can they come see the Backyard Circus?
Our shows are at 11:30, 2:30, and 5:30 every day at the X. Backyard Circus, followed by the Family Puppet Parade.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being our guest today. It was wonderful to speak with you. This has been